In our first bit of movie news, you guys, this is the thing that I'm probably the most excited for, but it's also the thing that I'm the most trepidatious about, and that is Muppets Haunted Mansion. I have been a long time supporter of the Muppets. I love the Muppets. I love everything that are the Muppets. And this announcement just kind of dropped out of nowhere. I don't think it was on anybody's radar. We know that there have been multiple permutations of a Haunted Mansion movie, kind of like a reboot or a redux kind of a thing. The Eddie Murphy version, while not great, I contend is not a complete train wreck. I don't think that movie is a complete train wreck. It's not good, but it's borderline like fun. It's fun bad. It's not bad, but it's fun bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of know where I'm going with this. But yeah, like there have been multiple permutations of scripts. I know Guillermo del Toro was attached to write and possibly direct a Haunted Mansion movie at one point in time. That fell through. And let me jump over to the Muppets for a second. One of the things that annoys me the most about Disney being in charge of the Muppets franchise, of the Muppets property, is that Disney does not know how to handle the Muppets. They don't know what to do with the Muppets. For the longest time, I've been saying, we need a Muppets Avengers movie. Both properties, both IPs are owned by Disney, so it's kind of a slam dunk. It would be easy to do. I don't mean it would be easy. Like every movie is difficult. Every project that you work on takes a lot of time and effort and energy and money to make happen. And I'm not trying to minimize the filmmaking process. What I'm saying is that like this concept to me kind of seems like it would write itself. What is a fun Avengers story that you haven't told yet that is maybe not big enough or maybe it's too silly to see on the big screen? And let's do a Muppet Avengers version of that. You have Sam the Eagle, who is Captain America, right? Obviously, Kermit the Frog would be Tony Stark, Iron Man. You have most likely Miss Piggy would be Black Widow, if not Captain Marvel. Miss Piggy is Captain Marvel. You guys, come on. There's so many different things. Reasons why this would work. Sweetums, most likely the Hulk. I'm sorry, like I could go on and on and on and on. It just seems like this is a slam dunk. It would write itself. I've always wondered why Disney hasn't done anything like that. Furthermore, I've always wondered why are the Muppets so mistreated? Do you remember the Muppets television show that came out shortly after there was the Jason Segel Muppets movie, and then there was Muppets Most Wanted, which that movie did not work at all. That was a terrible movie. That was very, very poor. But then they did the Muppets television show, kind of in the style of like The Office or Parks and Rec, kind of had that feel, that tone to it, and it was really good. It was really good. And they got, 12 or 14 episodes in and they just canceled the show. And I know why they canceled it. It's because nobody was watching it. And I don't understand that. It was really good. It was really good. It was a great premise. Miss Piggy had her own talk show. Kermit was the executive producer. He was the showrunner on this late night talk show. All the rest of the Muppets were like the cast and the crew behind the talk show. The whole thing worked and it was good, but nobody watched it, so they canceled it after 14 episodes, something like that. You can watch it all. It's on Disney Plus now. And speaking of Disney Plus, then the Muppets IP just lay dormant for a while. And it was so frustrating to me. Why don't you do something with the Muppets? The Avengers are the hottest thing right now. Let's do Muppet Avengers. Makes sense to me anyway, but they didn't, obviously. And then they did the new television show on Disney Plus called Muppets Now, which was abysmal. It was so bad. It is so bad. I hope that show gets canceled. If that show gets renewed for a second season, I'll be completely beside myself. Why and how does something like that happen? Totally beside myself. Anyway. Now, just a few days ago, it was announced from this viral video that just popped up out of nowhere. It's Gonzo and Pepe, the King Prawn. Two of my absolute favorite characters. I've always identified very closely with Gonzo because he's a whatever. He's not a human. He's not a duck. He's not a goose. He's not a frog. He's not a pig. He's a whatever. Well, of course, Muppets from Space answered that question, but whatever. Yeah, so you have my two favorite, they left out Rizzo the Rat, so there's my three favorite right there. But my two favorite Muppets right now, Pepe and Gonzo announcing like, hey guys, we're doing a Muppets Haunted Mansion. With the lightning, and of course, like the whole joke is that every single time Gonzo says Muppets Haunted Mansion, the lightning strikes and huge thunderous roars in the background. Pepe tries it, he can't get it to work, and it's a great gag. It's a great joke. The writers of the Muppets, for the most part, I kind of feel like they know what they're doing, but somehow Disney finds a way to neuter this property, and they don't know how to properly treat the Muppets. So my concern here, it's a genuine concern, is that Muppets Haunted Mansion is going to flop just like the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie. First of all, I hope that they give, the writers and creators creative license to go in the direction that the story needs to take it. The Muppets have always been geared towards adults, and Jim Henson has been very, very open about this. He's always been very open about this, saying that the Muppets are for adults, Fraggle Rock is for teenagers, and Sesame Street is for children. That's kind of how it goes. Like, now, of course, like all the properties are for children. We get it. But the type of comedy and the type of situations that the Muppets are and where they go, yes, it's a family style, family friendly comedic property here, right? But just as Pixar is so eloquently able to do, they infuse their storytelling and their humor and their jokes geared for a more adult audience. So this is my concern. I'm afraid that Disney is going to continue to neuter the Muppets and not allow the Muppets to be what the Muppets are, right? And get scared and trepidatious and, oh no, we can't say that. Oh, we can't go into that territory. Oh, let's just keep this very generic. And that's not what the Muppets are. The Muppets are not generic. The Muppets are unique. The Muppets are interesting. The Muppets have something to say about whatever generation that they're currently in. I don't know. I was extremely excited when they announced this. Muppets Haunted Mansion. Ka-cha! I'm just afraid that this is going to it's going to feel like a straight to home video release. That's what I'm afraid of. There's no other way to say it, but what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think of Muppets Haunted Mansion? Ka-cha! Are you excited for it? My hair is doing weird things. Are you excited for it? Are you more like me in that you're scared this is not going to be a more adult property? Do you think Disney is going to end up neutering the Muppets? Do you think this is going to be more of a generic project? Or are you more hopeful in saying that, like, no, like, this actually has the potential, this has the possibility to be something really special? Do you think that this is going to be, yeah, I mean, it's going to be released on Disney Plus. Okay, fine, whatever. But, like, do you have high hopes that this is going to be awesome? What are your thoughts? Jump on down to the comment section below. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles would want you to do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.